When the blessing becomes the idol. This is an important message. This isn't just a one-time only message. This is a message that you need to commit to memory. This is a message that you need to write and highlight in your Bible. You need to return to it every time God blesses you. You need to remind yourself of this message. God can give you children. God can give you a home. God can give you money. God can give you a job. God can give you anything. And in fact, you can go and get them yourself, some of these things. God can move in the church. God can find you a church that was open during the pandemic because you prayed for it. But if you're not careful, you can turn these things into idols. Nothing that you are blessed with should ever become greater than God. Nothing. Think about it. What about your house? What happens if God says, sell your house? Can you do it? What happens if God says, quit your great job that you've got? Can you do it? What happens if God says, get rid of those friends that have been in your life a long time, but they're actually not really good for you? Can you do it? Because you might have prayed for these things to come into your life and seen them as a blessing. But if you're holding on to them too tightly, they become an idol. And that means they're greater than God, which means they have more power over you. Just take our evenings, for example. God is moving. We love it, and we're going to keep moving with what God is doing. But it's not about the healings. It's not about going down in the spirit. It's not about whether we worship or don't worship. It's about his presence. It's about God. We're meeting with God. The minute we make the other things an idol is the moment God says, I'm out. I've had to learn as leading a church, and this is tough, because I would rather have the plan. Believe me. I'd rather have the routine. I'd rather be saying we're meeting this day doing this and this day doing this. It'd be easier for me, really it would. I'd have a lot more days off, I'll tell you that. But what I've learned in my relationship with God is that I can do it, like I said last week, we can do it with routine and God will be with you. Or you can do it his way and then you're in his will. And when you do that, things change. Don't make the cross the idol. How many churches and Christians make the cross the idol? It's just a piece of wood. It's about who was on the cross that was meant to be your idol.